And years ago, when we decided to open up a microphone here in Saint Augustine and have our last Sunday of the month readings, you know, I came to that first reading with a whole book of poems and then some handwritten ones, and the pitch was, if no one else signs up for this, on the sign-up sheet, you're gonna hear all my poems. And I'm so fortunate, and you guys are fortunate too, that there's other people besides me. What I'd like to do is call up our first reader, a guy who's really been taking things by storm, and I mean that because he lives in Jacksonville, works here in Saint Augustine, and between the Jacksonville scene and the Saint Augustine scene, he's popping up all over the place at these different readings. He's getting feature opportunities, and it's all because of me. I want to bring up Ben Atkinson. Give him a big round of applause.
Thanks, Chris. It's true that I did my first reading after a decade hiatus with Chris and crew, and it gave me some fire in my belly again. I'll read this first poem of two is a bit more serious, and it's the title poem for the book project I have underway. Spider Lightning. Cross-legged, tender hands hold an open jar in a dark, buzzing field, waiting for lightning to strike, anxious to capture new stanzas. Rapid cap thunderbolts inside, study patterns in scatter dance. Observe the flow of electricity. Let the light write new poems. This practice takes great patience, but to a brooding Buddha falling to despair, confidence is lost when black clouds won't cast magic. So the search shifts outward. Carry a pen as divining rod, eager to feel a subtle, magnetic pulse of poetics from below. A slight breeze causes pause. It's hard to know what moves the instruments of inspiration. Smell of rain awakens the earth. And science, for all its godly might, can close such circuits in a mind which allow poems to flow free like spider lightning across night skies, clings to the belly of stretched out clouds. Middle-aged poems hover in this distance, sometimes seen by squinting at a horizon, unfocused, quickly glimpsed in peripheral. Reveal of wispy images, heavy memories, a study of lightning like reading I Ching, language known only by sky, drips hope. Words may arrive as anvil crawlers, cloud flashes, in long horizontal flow, electricity that doesn't touch down. Now, old hands cradle again, patiently, achy knees pressed into the lotus form, empty jar uncapped, waiting for a storm. And now a lighthearted one to close it out. This is a throwback from my Gainesville days. Fast food. Somewhere near Gainesville, a squirrel perches nervously, whiskers twitching atop a red McDonald's garbage can, scanning the parking lot and bounding about the perimeter, guarding his post. I pull a borrowed SUV 84 Cherokee into a slot where the squirrel stands sentinel to eat fast food in solitude. American dream, gas guzzler machine, and a passenger driven by the taste of cheap beef and oil-drenched fries. I bite into my burger, the rodent vanishes, slips into dark depths of a mighty bin, leapt recklessly into the unknown. The red lid door slammed shut behind. I began to plan a rescue, but worried that the frightened gray critter might attack. Then I imagined the terror a hapless urban worker could suffer when lifting the lid only to find a fury of flying gray fur leap onto his face. Or worse, the squirrel being bagged, caught off guard in the dark, and heaved into a giant green steel dumpster tucked round back. And imagine the ride he'd endure, unable to scale smooth metal walls after clawing and gnawing his way out of the bag. I reached for the lid, but suddenly the squirrel emerged, a buck-toothed apparition, opened the flat plastic trapdoor from the inside, leapt up and out quick as he dove in, this time using 3 feet. An oversized French fry clutched tight in one little clawed paw. With boggling dexterity, he turned his prize and began to double fist, gnawing the pressed potato down to nothing like an electric pencil sharpener. I believed I'd witnessed something amazing, a first for squirrels, Houdini discovering himself. But to my surprise, he continued to dive, each time surfacing, clutching another glistening gem. The life of this fast food thief might be nice for a while, but I could almost see his belly grow and a dull glaze settle in his eyes as he soaked up the grease. And I imagined such days of trash can acrobatics short-lived. Across the highway, his lost tribe is searching for acorns and hiding their cash. Thank you.
Let's have another round of applause for Ben Atkinson.